Have you ever felt completely overwhelmed by your job? Like the weight of the world is on your shoulders, and no matter how hard you try, you just can't seem to catch up? Like the demands of work were simply too much to handle? We've all been there, feeling like we're drowning in a sea of tasks and deadlines. The pressure builds, the stress mounts, and you start to wonder if it's even worth it. You question your choices and ponder if there's a way out. This is the story of John, a man who faced that very dilemma on his very first day at a new job. He walked into the office with high hopes and dreams, only to be met with overwhelming expectations. It's a story about the importance of work-life balance and the courage to choose your own happiness. John had to make a tough decision, one that many of us might fear to make. John's story is, unfortunately, not unique. It's a reflection of a widespread issue that many face daily. Millions of people struggle to find a healthy balance between their work and personal lives. They juggle responsibilities, often sacrificing their well-being in the process. The consequences of this imbalance can be severe, leading to burnout, stress, and a decline in overall well-being. It can affect every aspect of life, from health to relationships. It's a problem that affects individuals, families, and society as a whole. When one person is overwhelmed, it ripples out, impacting everyone around them. Meet John, a new hire with high hopes. John was excited about his new job. He had been searching for the perfect opportunity for months, and finally, his efforts had paid off. He had gone through a rigorous interview process and had finally landed a position at a prestigious tech company. The interviewers were impressed by his skills and determination. This was his dream job, or so he thought. He had always envisioned himself working in a top-tier company, making a significant impact. He had high hopes for the future and was eager to prove himself. John believed that this job would be the stepping stone to a successful career. On his first day, John was full of enthusiasm. He woke up early, dressed in his best suit, and arrived at the office with a big smile on his face. He arrived early, eager to meet his new colleagues and dive into his work. He introduced himself to everyone, trying to make a good first impression. He had always been a hard worker, and was determined to succeed in his new role. John spent the entire day familiarizing himself with the company's projects and goals. Little did he know, the reality of the job would be far different from what he had imagined. Challenges and unexpected situations awaited him, testing his resilience and adaptability. The crushing weight of work-life conflict. From the get-go, John was bombarded with a relentless workload. His manager seemed to have unrealistic expectations, piling on tasks and deadlines without any regard for John's well-being. John quickly realized that this job would require him to sacrifice his personal time and commitments. The long hours began to take their toll. John found himself working late into the night, neglecting his hobbies and relationships. He was exhausted both physically and emotionally. The stress was constant, and he began to feel like he was drowning under the pressure. The breaking point. One evening, as John sat at his desk, staring at his computer screen, a wave of realization washed over him. He had missed his best friend's birthday party, his apartment was a mess, and he hadn't had a decent meal in days. He felt completely depleted. It was in that moment that John made a life-changing decision. He realized that his job was not worth sacrificing his health and happiness. He knew he had to make a change, no matter how difficult it might be. The courage to choose happiness. The next morning, John walked into his manager's office and resigned. He explained that the demands of the job were simply too much and that he needed to prioritize his well-being. To his surprise, his manager didn't seem surprised at all. John's decision to quit was a testament to his courage and self-awareness. He refused to allow his job to consume his life. He knew that his health and happiness were more important than any job, no matter how prestigious. Section 6. Finding your balance, a call to action. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to get caught up in the hustle and forget to take care of ourselves. John's story is a powerful reminder that work-life balance is essential for our well-being. He realized that constantly being on the go was taking a toll on his health and happiness. It's not selfish to prioritize our health and happiness. In fact, it's necessary for a fulfilling life. And it's okay to set boundaries between our work and personal lives. These boundaries help us recharge and come back stronger. We all deserve to have a life outside of work, a life where we can pursue our passions and spend quality time with loved ones. A life filled with joy, connection, and fulfillment is within our reach if we make it a priority. What are your thoughts on John's story? Does it resonate with you? Have you ever faced similar challenges in your own life? How did you overcome them? Share your experiences in the comments below and let's continue the conversation. Your story might inspire someone else. And be sure to check out more content on the importance of work-life balance and how to achieve it. There are many resources available to help you on this journey. Your well-being depends on it. Remember, taking care of yourself is the first step to a happier, healthier life.